All right. So, let's do a reading. Let's do a reading for the sign of Leo. My beautiful lions and lionesses. Yes, the beauty that you all behold. My fellow lions. Let's do a quick reading for you guys. Let's check in the energies for July. At least the beginning portion of it, right? And then we'll get some advice and see what could be coming towards the lions. What's the energy for Leos? For all lions and lionesses. 3 cards. What's the energy for Leos? Tell me in 3 cards. Too many. Okay. Wow, Leo. You guys. 10-10. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Leo. What's that saying? What's that one saying? Heavy the head, the one, heavy the crown on the one who wears her. Something like that. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's the phrase that came to my mind. There's a mixture of expectations on yourself, and you feel you like burden yourself with expectations on you and your responsibilities, and at the same time you have pain that is kind of harbored within you. But you're very lighthearted about how you talk about it. You don't really. The Page of Swords in the middle, it's almost like you, maybe at times you kind of discredit your own pain in a way, right? Yeah, you do have a lot of stuff coming up for you. A lot of 12th house themes are coming up with, Jupiter and Cancer. There's a lot of healing as well. After the 10, comes the 1. That's at the end of a difficult time period. And then you can renew yourself. But the energy right now, it's like you're on the precipice of that. But it does look like you have a lot on your shoulders. In all aspects of your life, whether it is physically, mentally, and emotionally. And don't discredit your own pain, and don't put yourself on the back burner. Don't do it. Leos love to make people happy, yes, but Leos are also very confident in who they are. They know how to be confident and be a leader. But the leader needs to make sure that they are well taken care of, right? All right, so what are the challenges? What are the challenges for Leo? right now? Tell us in 3 cards. We have the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. The challenge is that maybe there's some impatience that you feel with your healing. And that's where the expectations come back up again. It's like maybe deep down you feel like I should be over this by now, or I should be here by now. So that's where the 8 of Wands comes in. Trying to rush things in a way. It's like you want to feel better. You want things to be like, I want it refreshed, renewed. But with the 5 of Cups, there's some feelings that still need to be sorted out and given attention to. The 3 of Wands is also about waiting, right? Maybe there is a battle between, should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I go this direction or go that direction? Well, it's kind of hard when there's this feeling of lack. There's this feeling of regret from the past. Whether it is your regrets of what you should have, could have, and would have done, or regrets over allowing certain situations to take place in your life. That's the challenge. But you will have to be more kind to yourself, to give yourself that time, because it's not just, okay, you make a decision and boom, it's a brand new start. You know, it's especially if you're at a crossroads, like, you got to give yourself that time to review what path you want the most. So, what are the opportunities for Leo? What are the opportunities for Leo? Tell us in 3 cards. The opportunities for you, Leo. Is to trust in the unknown. I know. It's easier said than done. Like, oh, look, you gotta just go with the flow. You're not gonna know what's gonna happen. Sorry, but that's the opportunity, essentially, is not knowing. But having the strength and the will and determination and drive to keep yourself solid. No matter what comes up, what happens. To develop that reassurance within yourself, to get rid of self-doubt, to get rid of the expectations that run through your mind. Expectations from you that you put on yourself and from others. The 4 of Pentacles can also talk about being a little too narrow-minded at times as well. You are a fixed sign. So perhaps this is another way of saying, yes, you can still be strong. I mean, Strength card is the Leo card. You can still be that anchor. If you are the anchor in your family, if you are like that stabilizing energy in your friends, family, relationship. Yes, that's important, but when you get to fit in that role and you start to build these expectations on yourself, like that's what I have to be all the time, that can become troublesome for you in the long run. So it's also about loosening the grip a little bit on those things, allowing yourself a little more freedom, and possibly even allowing others a little bit more freedom too, right? It's like maybe you're worried about others, and so you're not as open to letting them have some space as well, right? Because of fears. But it's asking you to allow that. There's an opportunity here to be more trusting in things that you might not know a lot about. I don't know. You're not going to have all the answers to everything. You just gotta tap into your intuitive side, right? And also knowing that we don't always have full control over things, but we can control ourselves. It's an opportunity to exercise that. Anchor within yourself. What could be, just got a peek at the world. What could be coming towards Leo soon? What or who is coming towards Leo soon? Wow, okay. So, we have the King of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Temperance card. So for my female Leos out there, it looks like there's somebody that has their eye on you. Whether you know them or not, you'll know. Could be someone you know, but it could be someone brand new. With that Ace of Wands, meaning brand new energy, right? But someone who is clearly very inspired and passionate about you, something, a passion ignited. Temperance card, it's the card of Sagittarius. This is something that could be of a learning experience, right? It could be a new learning experience, or it could be another level to learn about someone that you are either involved with already or that you know. Now, for the men out there, you could always switch it around. This is just the energy, right? I don't really get too focused on like fortune telling the exact things, so it's just energy. So you can flip that around. This could be a female, right? Maybe a more masculine type of female. Who knows? But another way I can see this is that this could be a business opportunity as well. Perhaps a more spiritual, intuitive type of individual that it could be a friendship as well, like not just business, but some kind of link, emotional link there is tied to this. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like that inspiration, right? It's that new project, that new adventure that you're going after. Maybe you guys see a vision of what you want to do in the future, making a dream come true. Maybe you guys want to create music together. Maybe you want to create a spiritual business. Maybe you want to open up, I don't know, your own bar. I don't know. I'm just saying that because the cups, so it's like a bar, right? Maybe you want to go fishing. You want to go out on the ocean. You want to be around water. But I do get more of an intimate vibe from this, if I'm being completely honest here. I get more of an intimate vibe. So, for some of you out there, that could be coming in for you soon. Yes. Now let's get some advice. What's the advice for Leos? 3 cards of advice for Leos. Okay. So the cards of advice, we do have the King of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Swords. 5, 5 equaling 10. This could possibly be tied to the energy that came out in the beginning. So maybe the advice here is there are some ties energetically from the start of this to an individual in your life that you feel at a loss with. Maybe there was a lot of fights, a lot of back and forth, a lot of harsh words, tearing each other down, you know, being just malicious in nature, whether when it comes to your conversations, and there's just no middle ground, just speaking out of anger. But there was a loss from that. Something broke apart from that situation. But when this comes out in the advice, the King of Pentacles represents stability. So I feel that this is asking you to stabilize yourself in this situation. Remain in your power. If it is concerning another individual, then give it some time, but it will come back around again to be revisited. I think in a way for this to come out in the advice is almost like a heads up that it's not over yet, and you'll have to, you know, kind of reflect on everything, go over what took place, see if there is a way to mend the fences. If not, then find a way to have that closure with the situation, if you can. For women, this could be a male, an old partner, or family even. It can really be in any dynamic that you have. It could have involved finances as well, that the argument was over. So that's what I have for Leos. Let's get a Lenormand card. The Clouds, the Tower, the Bouquet. All right, so the Clouds, number 6, letter K. Difficulties, crisis, troubles, and anxiety. Personal meanings, temporary failures, feelings of instability, sadness, melancholy, nostalgia. Meanings in love, conflicts and quarrels between partners, temporary misunderstanding of each other, and loss of trust. In finance, obstacles to achieving the goal, alarming news, financial difficulties. This definitely speaks towards the energy in the beginning and the advice that came out at the bottom. Conflicts. Something happened. Something fell apart. There was a misunderstanding. There was a falling out. And then we have the Tower card, which is number 19. This is of completions, results, and summing up results. That represents the 10-10 in the beginning. Personal meaning, stability, summing up the work done, successful completion of a certain life cycle. In love, this is relationships between people of different social status or age, and patronage. Meanings in field of finance, successful business relationships, signing contracts, concluding arguments and agreements with reliable partners. So I really do think that this is representing the closing out of something, right? Or the completion of something, completion of difficulties, right? Completion of a lesson that was learned in stability, or the way that we communicate with other people in some relationships. And that's number 19 and number 6. Then we have the Bouquet card, which is a beautiful card to end on. And this is the card of falling in love, romance and gratitude, Personal meanings: self-confidence, delight, pleasure, a sense of harmony, and prosperity. Meanings in love: having a good time, flirting, romance, and courtship. And meanings in field of finance: your work will be appreciated and rewarded. This ties to the King of Cups that could be coming towards you soon, right? The King of Cups with the Ace of Wands and the Temperance card. And it also represents that inspirational venture for whatever situation it may be. Something new, exciting that starts, a project, something very inspiring. So that's a great way to end this reading. And we have number 6, number 19, and number 9. How interesting is that? Number 6, and then an upside down 6, 19. Q, 6, and K. We have, 9s and 6s and 10s and 5s. Leos are definitely crushing it right now. You guys have gone through the ringer. You're still going to be going through quite a bit this year. Astrologically, it says that we will be going through quite a bit, but we have everything it takes to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and until the next time, peace out.